Am I the asshole for walking out of my sister's wedding dinner after my parents handed her the keys to my house? I 29 and bought my first home 4 years ago, a foreclosed fixer-upper that I poured 3 years of sweat, blood, and every spare cent into renovating. My parents and younger sister, Chloe to 6F, always treated it like a cute hobby, poking fun at me for playing contractor. Chloe has always been the golden child. When she got engaged to Marcus, my parents paid for the entire wedding, reception, and 2-week honeymoon. I was genuinely happy for her. I was proud that I had built my own path independently. The disaster happened at the post-wedding family dinner with immediate family and Marcus's parents. Towards the end, my dad stood up for a toast. He spoke about how hard Marcus and Chloe had been working and how tough the housing market is for young couples. Then he looked directly at me with a big grin and said, "And thanks to your incredible brother, you two won't have to worrying about rent ever again." Before I could process this, my mom pulled a set of brass keys out of her purse, handed them to Chloe, and announced to the table that I had agreed to let them move into my house, rent-free for 3 years while I moved back home to help save them money. The room erupted in cheers. Chloe was crying tears of joy, and Marcus's parents were shaking my dad's hand. I sat there, frozen. I had never agreed to this. My parents had never even brought it up. I stood up and asked my mom where she got those keys. The room went silent. She gave me a tight, pleading look and whispered, "We'll talk about the details later, sweetie." I didn't let it slide. I said clearly, "There are no details to talk about. That is my house, my mortgage, and nobody is moving into it. Mom, Dad, hand those keys back right now." The shift was instantaneous. Marcus's father looked horrified. Chloe burst into hysterics, and my dad turned bright red. My dad dragged me into the hallway and hissed that I was ruining my sister's happiest week. He admitted they stole my spare key when house sitting for my cat, claiming it was my moral obligation to support Chloe. He warned that if I humiliated them by taking the keys tonight, I was dead to them. I looked him in the eye, said, "Give me my keys," and snatched them out of my mom's hand on my way out. My dad chased me to my car, screaming that I was an ungrateful sociopath. Since then, my phone has exploded. My mom sent crying voice notes saying I ruined Chloe's wedding. Extended family calls me heartless for causing a scene in front of the in-laws, saying I should have played along and handled it privately later. My dad is now threatening total NC unless I apologize and sign a lease letting Chloe stay for cheap. I'm currently sitting in my living room with the locks already changed, wondering if I went too far by putting my foot down at dinner instead of waiting. ITH.